Alright, I think she will venture to ask about his arm. Saying he lost it to a Karpaloth, a fiend from the Stygian pits, when he was young and they were collapsing the mines. Saying if we want a bit of history, we can go to the Guildhall exhibits. Although they don't tell you everything. So I guess they were collapsing the mine, and I guess demons were escaping. Only a few of them survived. Alright, so I guess I think what he's saying is a few demons escaped. He killed one or two immediately after escaping. 30 years later, he found and killed a third. But that there's actually one still left that he hasn't found. So I guess there's an escaped demon from Stygia still at large, so to say. It's interesting. Okay. I think she's going to ask about strangers looking for the man in the king's uniform. Alright, he's talking about the same group that was traveling north. So the 50-odd band of knights. But they were knowledgeable of the dark arts. Alright, so telling him business must be slow in order to try to get some better prices. Apparently that's worked. Better a fair price than none at all, he thinks. But yeah, she has no gold anyway. Wow, look at this. Okay. I think she would love to have a mage's battle robe. She can't afford to buy anything. I think she will sell these 2 crossbows. Alright. I forgot that she had already bought the Wand of Sleep. Clear Thought. Intelligence +1. That probably could have been more useful than the robe. Alright. I think she'll actually buy maybe some more healer's kits. Okay. That's probably it. I think she's curious about this infernal contraption. Maybe she'll, I think she's a little worried it might be a scam. But I think she's willing to risk 1 gold piece. And it's gone. Your gold has been transmuted. There is now 0 guilder in the infernal contraption. So she wasn't so lucky. Well, I guess if she can bet 1 more gold piece and it works, then at least she's broken even. Should try that. Gold has been transmuted. There is now 1 guilder in the infernal contraption. She got her gold piece back. I think she'll try it again. No, it's the same gold piece. She just lost it. Okay. This is like a sham. Alright. Starting to doubt that there's even a raven called Raggletag. But he did say to go to the Guildhall exhibit. Angmar Rocksplitter. Okay, a blacksmith. I think we're just gonna...
At least the elf be captured, even if the stone still be at large. Ye be sure your minds will hold him, Steinfar? I followed every one of your foolish safety regulations, councilman. Ye tell me if me minds will hold him. They be fit to pen in demons, Grindlogger. The minds will hold a foolish elf just fine. Regardless, he be down there now. I've sealed the doors behind him and posted a warning to any of me miners who might have reason to go down. Aye, and now we wait.
Alright, so it sounds like the man in the, we're assuming to be in the king's uniform that she's looking for is imprisoned now in the mine. And we saw that note hanging from the door. I guess that's the back way. Well, probably talk with the blacksmith.
The heavily muscled dwarf gnaws at his lower lip as he pounds the anvil. Sensing your presence, he turns to face you. What you want? He scowls.
We're just trying to confirm that he is the blacksmith. His right eye has some sort of tick, constantly darting inwards. Alright, just gonna ask about strangers. Apparently, they bought him out. They bought the best equipment. Remarking that he must have made a lot of money then. But that's made him a little bit suspicious. Curious how he would be provoked. Cast confusion. Unless she can buy that scroll, I don't think she'll pursue that avenue, but she wouldn't mind finding that stash of gold to buy some things from Old Man Nimmermaer. Alright, so asking about the Cavernous Stone. Alright, he's saying that's guild business. Alright, points north to the Guild Hall. So I think that's where the exhibit is that Old Man Nimmermaer said we should look at. Alright.
I'll crack your bloody skull!
Some awfully fancy equipment. Can't imagine how anyone could afford that. I mean, certainly not bought out, as he said. He has plenty of equipment still available. But yeah, she doesn't really have enough gold, so I think to really buy anything. It's interesting, you could buy leather dyes.
I'll crack your bloody skull!
You know what, I think though she's going to run back and see if Nimmermaer has a scroll of confusion. Not even sure what
You buggers!
what level that is.
The old man nods as you approach, inviting you to speak with the tap of his walking stick against...
Realizing too that he sells these robes, I think she might want to change into something out of her uniform. Even though she can't really afford the one she wants. It's a little bit nicer. Alright. I think she'll hold on to the king's uniform in case she needs to, I guess, offer proof that she actually works for him. So I wonder about confusion. This is always something else that's bothered me. I wish there was like a list view when you're in dealing with a merchant. But no, there's not. Okay.
You buggers! You bug...
Guildhall.
You peer into the darkened room. Shovels and time-worn picks lay stacked against the far wall, showing signs of recent use. Other than their solemn presence, you see nothing of interest.
Alright, but here is the Guildhall. Hopefully, I guess they allow pets.
A moth-eaten fragment of coarse wool dyed in fading blues is suspended within a metal frame. It must have some historical significance you are not aware of. A moth-eaten fragment of coarse wool dyed in fading blues is suspended within a metal frame. It must have some historical significance you are not aware of.
Here's another gong.
There'd be no need for you to be ringing that now, understand me?
Helga Einswater. I think that's the woman working here. Swarthy woman. Her breath exudes the grainy smell of cask-fermented dwarven ale. This is a character. Alright.
The guild hall seems cluttered and claustrophobic. Beaded with sweat, the older woman before you fusses about the dust and occasionally helps herself to a drink from the ale kegs in the corner. You finally catch her attention. "If ye be looking for the council," she slurs, "they be down at the barrow all night and day, dealing with the kerfuffle there."
Kerfuffle?